Makers, it's Cynthia. Today I am going to assemble a really cute little Valentine card, and I decided that I was going to try to utilize some of my favorite tools to bring this all together, and it really worked out well. So one of the things that I did, of course, I'm starting off with my usual A2 size card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 side folding card. And I went into my paper stash and I still had quite a few sheets from a Doodlebug Valentine themed paper pack, and I believe it's called Love Bugs, and it's from maybe 2 or 3 years ago. But I wanted to go ahead and use up the last of that paper, and so I took a couple sheets and I did this really cute arrow, black and white arrow background, and then there was this pretty red piece that just says love with some hearts over and over again. So I thought those two look cute together, and I, to provide some continuity, I matted both of them with a very petite matte in black. And then I found this really pretty ribbon that I had in my stash, and it's a 5/16 inch wide, and it's really cute black. So I used that and just ran it vertically, and I wrapped it around the edge of this arrow panel and just taped it on the back side and then taped it all down to the card front. So then I was thinking, what am I going to do for a focal image in the center? So I decided that I wanted to use some of the Valentine themed things that I had been purchasing for my silhouette. So one of the items I bought was this really cute little girl teddy bear Valentine, and she came in, of course, multiple pieces, and I kind of have her laid out in the way she should be assembled. So there's quite a few pieces. I eliminated 1 or 2 layers from her so she wouldn't be as involved. So the other thing I wanted to do is I ran a piece of white cardstock through my silhouette and just cut everything out in white, and then I colored everything with my Copic markers. So for the teddy bear herself, from light to dark, I used E71, E74, and E77. And then for her little muzzle, I chose E51. And then for the 2 tones of red, my lighter red was R35 and my darker red was R29, lipstick red. And R29 is one of my all-time favorite reds ever. So those were the colors I used, and then I also used a little bit of black here for her eyes. So let's see now. So this is going to be the base piece, and this of course will be how big she is in total when she's done. So I'll put her right here, and then for sticking her together, I think I'm going to use the Nuvo glue pen, which has a really nice chisel tip, and then I have a more fine tipped glue pen, which is my Zig 2-way glue pen. So both of those adhesives are really nice, and the Nuvo is new to me, so I'm really enjoying using it. So like I said, here's the base piece for the bear, and the next piece that's going to go on is right here, and I only colored in the spots right here, which will become the inside of her ears, and then this will be her tummy. And so I just colored those two in the darkest brown. And then I'm gonna, these will fit together exactly perfect. So let me go ahead and get that down. All right. And then the next thing to go on, I'm going to put down her little feet. And the feet are made up of 2 layers, and I used the darkest layer on the bottom and the mid-tone brown on top. Now, as you can see, under the tummy here, there's a little piece from the base, and that shows me where I need to put this heart, because the little girl bear is holding a nice red heart. So it's tilted in her arms, and the bottom sits just covering that little bit of white. Hold that for a moment. And now here's the top piece, and this is done in that middle tone of brown, and it has her arms and then the outside of her ears. So see how cute that is? And so the dark is showing for the inside of her ears, and then also for her tummy, and you can see the difference there. So that looks really cute. And I colored these actually a couple hours ago, so they had plenty of time to dry. And now her face piece is made up of 2 layers. And like I said, there should be a 3rd layer, but I just eliminated it. So underneath, it's white, and you can see on the back side that I colored right across there with my black Copic so that her eyes would be dark. And then her face is actually just a little bit tilted to the side in that little innocent look. So let me get that down. And then she has her little muzzle with her heart-shaped nose, which is so precious. And the nose actually had 2 layers, but the bottom layer was white, and then the top layer, the red one, had a real thin little sliver of a cutout for a highlight, and I decided to eliminate that, and I can just add my own highlight with my white gel pen. And I just thought, you know, that might work out better. Sometimes your silhouette machine or any cutting machine struggles with the smallest cuts. So I just wanted to make it easier on everyone. And then I could add, if I wanted to, draw on a little mouth or something for her. I might do that. And then the last little bit is her little hair bow. And again, this piece right here, the white sticking out at the top, is where that bow is going to rest. I could even put a little glue here to help the bond. Oh, that looks so cute. Look at how precious she is. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. So see, and that was pretty easy. And of course I could have gone and, you know, cut out all the pieces in the different colors. But it was just as easy, really, for me to color them with my Copics. What's next? So let's bring our card base back over. And she is going to sit right here within that little red box. So that looks really cute. And since she kind of already is dimensional with all those layers, I'm actually not going to pop her up. I feel like she would get a little too thick. So I'm just going to go through and put some tape down on all of the edges. Get her secured. And actually, I was all ready to resize her because this red box is 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. And so I thought, okay, well, now that I know that, I'll have to make my little teddy bear smaller to fit in there. But actually, this is her cut at 100%. So she just happened to fit in there beautifully all by herself. So that was nice. because of course with cut files you can make them whatever size you need, but it was nice that she worked out perfectly. All right, so then I needed a sentiment, and I do have stamps, of course, but I had, like I said, purchased several different Valentine themed cut files, and this was the sentiment from one of those cut files. And it was so cute that I decided to use it. And originally this word Valentine's was in brown, so I just isolated it and colored it black and then printed it off because the pink and the red are fine. So this sentiment is going to sit, oh, that's a shame that it's a little bit in the way. Well, maybe I'll pop up the sentiment and have her just behind it a little bit. That's okay. So now that that's popped up, I'm going to have it a little bit off to the side. And it's going to be lower than I planned, but just because I don't want it encroaching on my bear any more than it needs to. So there we go. So that wasn't ideal. If I had planned out ahead of time, I would have put my red piece higher so that the bear could be fully seen, but this is just fine as well. So the final bit that I wanted to add was I did a really cute little double bow here in that very same ribbon. And since I'm giving this card to someone in person, I don't need to worry about things going through the mail or having an issue. So I'm going to pick up a glue dot. I'm going to put it down here. Just give that a nice little press. And there we go. Such a sweet, sweet little card. Isn't that fun? All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me again for another video. I hope you had fun. I'm not sure if this might be my last Valentine video for the season. Maybe one or two more, but this might be it. I can't tell yet. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope that wherever you're at, you're enjoying crafting yourself and maybe making some of your own Valentines. If you like this video, please click like. And of course, if you want to become a subscriber, that would be wonderful. And then you can see all of my videos as soon as they come out. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.